So I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Unto this like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. I'm gonna do a quick sit down lesson with the bro. Got a special guest from Chicago. All right, Shalom. We're gonna,
Shalom.
So we're just gonna get with the spirit. We was talking about a lot of things, so yeah. Just whatever comes into mind. And then, one of the main things was just talking about Bitcoin. How all of a sudden Bitcoin is going up, and since Trump came into the presidential power, things are seemingly going right, And with this whole presidential, not debacle, but this whole thing, the people was already in the far left, meaning there was wicked as all hell. So now, seemingly that Trump is in power, he's bringing them back to the right, and they can't stand that. That's why people are going. There's going to be a great resistance that's going to take place. Oh, you know what? Isaiah 5:20.
Okay.
So you have a lot of people are going to resist Trump. They're going to resist this administration for spiteful things, even though seemingly he's like he's putting things right, But we know we live in a society where everything's fucking ass backwards. But get that real quick.
This is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil.
And that's America, all right? The evil mean bad times, but all the wickedness that's being promoted in America has become a norm. So when we call out the wickedness, they're like, nah, you evil.
Right.
For calling out the wickedness. And then when it's vice versa, they have a problem with that.
Yep.
Because they're wicked. Everybody in this society is wicked. From the highest office, the president, the top witch, to the lowest person, they all wicked. They immense wickedness in the whole another level. That's part of their essence, because there's nothing righteous about this society. So Trump could sit there. He could sit there and promote the Bible and all this other stuff, but did he really read the Bible?
Of course not.
He didn't read the Bible. He don't know what the scriptures is talking about. But that was the whole premise of saying that the Bible is the law of the land, to keep the people in check, while the people that's on top, they do all the wickedness that they want. You got something else?
Yeah, this is just going to land back in off. This is Proverbs 28:4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so like the elder was saying, man, things were so far left. Now that they so-called bringing it right, they're resisting Trump, but it's just like us. Like, this world is so far gone and backwards and corrupt. When we come with the word of truth, all right, with the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they look at us like we're crazy, like we're wicked. What I mean? Like we're dark. When you say, how can I put this? Because we believe in Leviticus 20 and 13.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are terrible.
Yeah.
But this is the same generation that is mad because they can't get away with murdering babies.
Yep.
It is crazy, right?
But that's this world. Peace up for you.
Yes, sir.
Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth is out of course. So everything is out of course. This is why women are they feel threatened now. They're being threatened from their power position that was a natural thing at all. They fear that they're gonna lose the little power that they have been established, which was granted by men.
Men.
Make that make sense. So it was granted by men.
Yep.
So now you upset that men are seemingly going to take the power back. But that's how you got your power in the first place.
Yep.
You know, the scripture says what? The Lord made a new thing under the sun. A woman shall compass a man. So they losing sleep over the fact that they're losing power. Because everything is coming right back to it where it's supposed to be. You know, through the spirit. I say 32 and 9 is now. You know? It's now. That's why they those women were crying and showing videos and saying how much they hate men.
Yeah.
Because they know their power is diminished, is done. It's finished for them. Alright? And it's Esau that's pulling the strings. It's like that movie, Handmaid's Tale. I remember Apostle Gabar said it, which made sense. The world was in a chaotic state. And then after the chaotic state, the shit hit the fan. Then they got the women and they bring their ass and re-educate them of being a woman. That's why then when you watch the movie in the beginning, and when they had like the little conference with the head woman, and it was all confessing about what they was doing prior to and how much they was a slut. and then instead of saying, nah, you know, that was a man's fault, nah, the woman was like, no, you a slut. It's your fault. You know, so
I like that.
This is what's going on. People are being pushed back to some sort of righteousness, but they don't know how to take it. All right, because they're so accustomed of the mire of this laying in the dirt that's all they was accustomed to. Adultery's always been a prominent pastime in America, like apple pie.
Yeah.
Right? Baseball and apple pie was like adultery in America. So now when you tell a woman she got to be faithful to her husband, oh, hell's breaking loose. What? They have a law, like no fault law, where
no fault divorce
when she just, I'm not excited anymore, I can get divorced like that. Now there's certain places are saying, nope, you got to stick with your husband. They don't, like, what? This is against my rights. No, you never had no fucking rights. This is how it's supposed to be. So Esau's playing with your emotions. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, sir?
No, I just grabbed that Isaiah 32.
Okay, well, go ahead. Matter of fact, start at 5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the sure said to be bountiful.
So if the vile person is talking about Esau Edom, all right, he shall no longer be called liberal. Liberal meaning noble,
right?
All right, somebody of great value. So here in this society, you believe that just because a white man has a suit and tie and he shave off his fucking beard and he may put some Axe spray on him, you know what I'm saying? Or he got a little bit of jewels and he think he's a prominent person and he's royalty, but he's not. He's a fucking devil the Bible speaks of. All right? He's no longer be called liberal. And then it says, what? The churro?
It says, no, the churro said to be bountiful.
I believe the churro, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a scoundrel. Yeah, it should be a scoundrel. So the world's going to see Esau for who he truly is. All right? He's a vile individual. Let me look up the word vile real quick. I haven't done this in a while. Meaning, because if you look it up on in the blue letter, it's gonna say something else. But when you read it, vile. It says morally bad, wicked, as a vile rogue as ever lived. So extremely unpleasant. That's Esau. That's his prominence. That's his nature. He's an extremely unpleasant person. All right, and he's been portraying himself to be this great liberal, this great savior. Like Trump's coming as a savior, to save America.
Yeah.
Bringing back the morals. You know, it's like you're going, because I know there's something else to it.
You want me to
keep going?
Continue? Okay,
yeah.
It says Isaiah 32:6, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
Which is talking about those politicians. All right, you don't even know villainy is just that. Is speaking wickedly. All right, and go on.
It says, his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy.
Which is hypocrisy is acting. He's acting.
He's acting, right. As if he's noble.
Like he's a noble man. Like he cares for he attends to your misfortune.
God.
You know, like when somebody comes, not somebody comes, but when they talk about the poor people, when they talk about the poor people, they tell you about all the things that they going on. But who caused the problems?
Esau.
Mm-hmm. You know, the brother came from Chicago, and he was shocked to see how New York is. And we was telling him, another brother was telling him how a lot of places got gentrified in New York City. Same thing in Chicago, same thing in LA, everywhere. But from a New York point of view, we had bad neighborhoods where nobody gave two shits about when Jake was living there. But as soon as Esau comes along, and all of a sudden shit changed. Because he's a fucking hypocrite. You know? He didn't give the attention that it was needed when people was going through the crack epidemic, AIDS epidemic, and all this other shit. He didn't give two shits about them. You know, it's because he's a vile person. All right? He's the one that set the bar so low that people want to remain in that state. Anything that changes, anything that's extreme, they deem that as wicked. You know? That's why people are upset. They deem what's about to come down the pipe to be wicked. But they got so accustomed to being wicked. It's amazing, you know?
Yeah.
They're playing with people, man. Go ahead.
It says, and to utter error against Yahweh, to make empty the soul of the hungry.
And which is what? The poor.
The poor, yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Yeah, because the things that you rely on is not going to be satisfactory. But go on.
It says, verse 7, the instruments also of the churl are evil.
The instruments of the churl, the ultimate instrument is the ICBM. I mean, I'm sorry, MLTB. Because that's what it was too. Elon Musk, I did this. That's what show I did on. But he made this sense of people are going to live meaningless lives. So he already have everybody accustomed to of a lifestyle to remove that and give high. He said high universal basic income. So people are going to get paid well to do nothing, and they're gonna have meaningless lives, no purpose for to be alive, because here in America is all about capitalism. It's all about chasing the dollar. Now, no, if you can't chase the dollar, you making money. You make the same money I'm making.
Right.
I can't flaunt it. You know.
Can't stun on you.
I can't. You can't stun on me. And you're like, nah, this ain't right. So people is gonna live meaningless lives. They have no purpose. So ultimately, everybody's gonna get the chip in them, and when they get that chip in them, then you're not gonna be an individual. You're gonna be like a hive mentality, a hive mind. You're gonna think the same way everybody else is thinking. So nothing special about you. You're gonna report to your master Esau. That's what they want. That's the instrument of the churl. To lay it out. All right, let's go on. Sorry.
It says, Isaiah 32, continuing in 7, it says, he deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Yeah,
the devices, the planning, all these things that's happening, is going into it. There's brothers from what do you call those states?
Blue State.
Blue State, which
sanctuary city.
It's a sanctuary city. We live in the sanctuary city. So they bring these migrants over here,
right,
for the past 4 or 5 years by the buttload, and now things are changing. They got accustomed to a certain lifestyle. They was getting paid handsomely, all right. And here in New York City, the mayor of this particular city decides to cut cut that funding from them. So what is going to tend to happen? Crime is going to go up because they're not going to be, and then they're going to be cast out.
Right.
All right. Then Esau's true nature is going to be seen, because he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's going to come with draconian laws to set these people aside, and they're not going back. Some may go back, but a lot of them is going to stay, because they're not going to just give them a first class ticket to go back to. Nah, you're going to the way you came, the way you leave, and they're going to send their asses to concentration camp. And those that want to stay,
right,
you're going to have to get that seat here.
Yep.
So the things are in motions right now. All right, everything is in motion. That's all part of the device of the wicked. These are the plans that they have in mind to bring other chaos, order out of chaos. That's what it is. They tend to try to give back order when they set the place up to be in a chaotic state. So there's going to be like order, chaos, order, chaos. So people you're going to be in between two states simultaneously, and people are going to lose it. It's that simple.
God.
All right?
God.
Go ahead.
It says, we'll jump to verse 9.
No, there's a little bit more.
Oh, keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 8, but the liberal deviseth liberal things.
Who's the liberal? Us. Because what we are here to preach what? The gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the liberal thing. You know, we was stated, or it was created to bring forth liberal things. Liberal meaning what? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's our sole purpose in life. Let me get this real quick for you.
Yes,
Isaiah 61, 61:1. It says, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, and have set me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and opening of the prison to them that are bound. Go ahead, bro.
God. It says...
No.
Oh, you
break it
want to
down.
break it down?
Yeah.
So I can read that again.
It's like Isaiah 61:1. It says, the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, and have set me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right. This is good news. This is the good tidings. All right. We're getting ready to be released under the captivity of this damn devil. You know what I mean? And then the ushering in of the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is at hand, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing better. There's no better news than that, man. You know? And that's part of the liberal. That's the noble things that we preaching on. You know what I mean?
It says, to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Right. And this is hell. All right. This place we living in is hell. This flesh is hell. All right. I was just talking with the elder, man. Hey, we fighting so many fights. We didn't even know we were even fighting, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You fighting the wicked. You fighting this demonic ass society. You fighting the wicked ass woman you got, if you got one.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you fighting yourself.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a fight.
Yeah.
Constantly fighting, man. You know, but we're getting ready to be freed from all of that. You know?
Yeah.
And that's a part of the liberal things that Isaiah is talking about, man.
Yeah.
All right? It says, Isaiah 32:8 says, but the liberal deviseth liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So that's heavy, man.
Yeah.
All right? The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. What does it say? Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. The righteous man gonna stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yeah.
You know, this is a part of that strangeness of the salvation, man. But this is what we gonna stand on, man. It says, I know the scripture, the strength of salvation.
I mean, You said the strength of salvation?
This is the strength of our salvation. We bring it out all the time.
Yeah, I'm thinking I got Ephesians.
No. It's Isaiah. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times and strength of thy salvation. Yes, like
No, I didn't say Isaiah 33 and 6.
33 and 6, yeah.
And when you look up stability, it's I'm a one.
Faith.
With faith.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's heavy. That's why that's what we represent. We actually represent freedom. True freedom.
Man.
That's why we are here. That's why we do what we do.
Man.
That's the sole purpose of us.
I was gonna say, how Shai said, the truth shall set you free. This is what sets you free, man. This is what, hey, man, you're free from worry. You understand what's coming. You understand the end of these things. So you really have nothing to worry about. Only thing you got to keep at the forefront is the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yep. Everything else is going to work itself out.
Yep.
Scripture.
The Lord said himself, he said, take ye my yoke, it is light. So our sole purpose is what? Matter of fact, let me get this real quick.
Yes, sir.
Matthew 6, don't mind the puppy because he's just a pig in the ass, man. Like, he's just doing this shit all night, man. But anyway, Matthew 6 and 22. No, I started at 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? So our focal point is to be what? To Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the focus. Everything else is a distraction. Mm-hmm. So let's go back to this because this guy's getting my nerves right now.
This is Isaiah 32 and 9.
Yeah.
Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters.
Yeah, because through the Spirit on Saturday I brought the same thing out. Because women have been at ease, but now their ease is being threatened. So now they're responding the only way they know how. But the thing what they're showing is by them showing that act, they already made their side. Mm-hmm. For the past couple of years, the Lord had made people really take a side. Mm-hmm. Right? So Micah 7 and 10 it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Go ahead, bro. Bring down, bro. Stop slacking, bro.
Hey. The enemy, which is our women. Eve at the forefront, man. When we preaching this message, like the elder was saying, this is a message of their power being stripped away from them. Because when you go back to what Jeremiah, a woman shall compass a man, that's a new thing in the earth, man. And now that thing is slowly being stripped away from them. So now they're reacting by bugging out, crashing out in camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now they say, oh, fuck, man, we're not going to have... it took something like this to get y'all to stop being whores. Which is crazy, man. That's crazy. But it's a sign of the times. And that's why Isaiah said, give ear to my speech. When you go to verse 10, it says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women. Okay, as this society continues to break down, that's more and more power you're going to be stripped of. All right, you're not going to have the dainties that this world is giving you. That false sense of security is being snatched away from you now. Yeah. See, the men that gave you the power, stripping you of the power, and men are fed up now. And so, and especially the Israelite woman, chiefly the Judite woman at the top. She's the main one scoffing. She's the main one, where's your God at now?
Yeah.
All these things happening, you start to catch hell. Oh, where your God at?
Yeah.
Hey, that Bible stuff ain't working for you too good, is it? They be the first ones to shit on you.
Seriously?
This guy's crazy, this guy.
God damn, bro. You got Satan on him right now.
Right. I'm going to finish verse 10. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the benches shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, the vintage is you're not gonna achieve the goal that you wanted. Period. Point blank. Period. All right. All the hard work. Yeah, they said when Kamala was doing a campaign, they said it took her like one day, $40 million, all black women. So putting all their chips on this one bitch, and for what? For nothing.
For nothing.
Now she's in debt.
She's in debt 20 M's.
You know what I'm saying? How they said that she made over $1 billion. How the fuck she's in debt? But that's who y'all wanted to be a leader, right? So everything that you put your hopes and your dreams towards, it's gonna fail.
Yep.
And if the key thing is from this point on, you women are gonna lose. Point blank. Period.
Yeah. The only ones that's gonna win is the ones that Yahweh Shemiah Shai has chosen.
That's it.
And that's walking in the spirit of meekness. That's trying to be a Proverbs 31. That's at least trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, them the only ones that's gonna win, because they've been trained and conditioned for this type of battle that's coming, man. But the rest of them, the rest of the 98% of the women here in Babylon, you're cooked, man.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Yeah. It's about damn time.
You can't.
It's about damn time, because there's too much pride for nothing, bro.
Man.
Too much pride for nothing. The Lord's about to change. You guys change the dynamics of everything. A lot of them bitches gonna bald their head, talking about they're not gonna have sex. Now everybody say, good. Less of you, demonic ones, and now the real women can stand out, and that's who the men is gonna be chosen.
That's right.
But guess what? Even in that sense, there's too many fucking men. All right, there's too many options out here. I was about to change the whole dynamic. Matter of fact, real quick, before he started yapping, 2nd Ezra 16 and to the point 33, it says, the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms, the women shall mourn having no husbands, the daughter shall mourn having no helpers, and the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So there's gonna be less options out there for you scallywags, you fucking hood boogers. All right, and the black woman is the most undesirable pieces of shits out here anyway. Nobody wants to deal with that. See, when all these changes comes, reality start to come surface. Something that you thought was just a red pill, this, that, to the third. Nah, that's reality. The reality. And most of them women hate men. They don't want to be equal to men. They want to be men.
Yeah, they want to be dominant and superior to the men. And that was really because feminism was just a facade. It was an ideology that portrayed equality, but was really seeking dominance.
That's it.
And how silly can you be? Like we said earlier, the very entity that gave you your power is the same entity that can strip it away. So it was never gonna work. It's crazy.
Yeah, which makes sense. Which actually makes sense, because what it says in Isaiah 29 is a fragile thing that's gonna be broken. Okay, something real quick, not on subject, but Isaiah, the 2nd Ezra 4 and 28. But as concerning the things wherefore that has asked me, I will tell thee. For evil is sown, but destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then can it not come that is sown with good. So in other words, this is all necessary. All the shit that's going on is a necessary thing for the greater good, which is the kingdom. Now people are crying out for order. All right, not just order by Esau, which is bringing all this madness. The order from the heaven, from the Father. All right, that's why people are crying out. The scripture tells you, Proverbs 29 and 2.
Yeah.
When the people,
when the righteous
which is the authority, the people rejoice. The people are obviously not rejoicing. They're crying for proper order because everything is turned upside down. Things are not right. And why is it not right? Because of Esau. Esau, the so-called white man, he's the one that's bringing all this madness. But these are the same people that's turning around and try. It's crazy. They the ones that's bringing this chaos, allowing men to be with men. But then, and all this other ideology, this gender bullshit, and then take on something and turn around. It's like, oh, taking that shit. Like, wait a minute, you the ones that introduced the world to it, right? Because why? He's a devil. He's a manifestation. We were talking about this earlier, but he's a manifestation of evil that the Lord had put in the mind of Adam. When that seed, that evil seed was put in the mind of Adam, that man became Cain, the same spirit of Esau. And this is what he's doing. He's bringing all this madness to undo what the Lord established. Matter of fact, I got another precept. Real quick. We don't have to make this short because this nigga got shaking him. I don't know what the hell is going
Bugging out.
Ezekiel 28. No, what the? It is what it is. Ezekiel 28 and to the point 14. It says, "Thou art anointed cherub that covereth. I have set thee so." So something that's covered. So it tells you in Job 14 and 5, I believe. No, 14 and 5. No, that's not 14 and 5. But forges the lies.
Yeah.
Right, it's 14 and 5. No, that's Job 4.
Physicians of no value.
Yeah, physicians of no value. But when you look up the word forger, it means to smear. So if something's smeared, that means that it is being covered. So Esau's covered the right order of things and put in this whole new thing and have people thinking that way. But because why he was created that way. He was blessed by the Lord to bring in the madness. Okay? It says, thou was upon the holy mountain of the Most High that has walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire. Proving that spirit, this tells you in Proverbs 16 and 4, the Lord created all things from his hand. Yeah, even the wicked for that day of evil. So he was created to bring this chaos, man. Matter of fact, let's just end it off on Psalm 64.
Okay.
He's starting to irritate me.
Okay. Psalm 64 and 8.
He's a woke generation dog, bro. You're not old school, bro. That shit's crazy.
Which one?
Psalm 64. You can start out. Start at 1.
This is Psalm 64 and 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Most High, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Ooh, look up the word insurrection. We all know what that means. But why would David pray that? David had every nation under him. Every nation under his feet. So he didn't have to fear physical man. He was talking about this was a prophetic thing. Wait, what it says real quick?
Ragash. Throng and company, throng, scheming. So the schemers, that's the elites. You know, they scheme things. They plot things. Tell you in Micah 2 and 1 that woe to them that devise iniquity, work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. So they make certain laws and do certain things for their benefit. All right. The greatest thing that anybody to take power is to do what? To usurp somebody
and they don't have to usurp them by force. They usurp them by the pen.
Right. The pen is mightier than the sword.
You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. So they put certain laws. They cooked up certain laws in the books, so to speak. So that way, they put things in play to disrupt everything. That's why they're trying to destroy the nuclear family and so forth. All right, this is an evil, masterful plan. But go on.
It says, Psalm 64:3,
Uh-huh.
who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Yeah, because that's what they're doing. Their lies and deception. That's the Esau's greatest power right now is the deception. So he shoots it at, he targets certain areas when he talks about Jake, and you talk about Jake. Where's the father? That's what's wrong with black community. There's no father in the household. Well, who cooked up the books to remove the father of that household?
Exactly.
You did.
You did.
All right.
You incentivized that.
Yes.
When you gave the black woman welfare and free housing.
Right. And rewarded her handsomely.
Handsomely.
You know? so she could see the actual the government as her actual man.
Right.
That was on you.
Right.
And you told her, look, if you can't have a man. So they did what they do. That was the weaker. You went after Eve once again.
Once again. Yep.
To disrupt the family structure. And that's one of out of many things. All right, go on. Sorry.
It says a couple of words. It says, verse 4, Psalm 64:4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect,
which is the Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Okay.
No matter what they tell you, we are God's chosen people.
Okay.
No matter what they say, no matter how down, no matter how many they portray us like we pieces of shit. I mean, yeah, majority of our people are pieces of shit, but
2/3 of them, yeah.
They wasn't pieces of shit just like that. If you allow, it's like right now, I got a puppy that's doing all that shit. I'm gonna deal with him accordingly. So next time this happens, he's not gonna be that way. But Esau put certain things in the book where you can't do nothing to anything that is yours. So if you have a child, they run it unruly, and the laws is cooked up. You can't touch your own child. And then when your child gets older and react a certain way, and they get put down, then that's not your fault, right? No, that is your fault. That's what they're always gonna say. But so that's what Esau does. It's like him.
That calls what? It says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
Yes, a commune. They did everything in secret. They plotted. Snares are traps. So they set up traps for Jake. So Jake can fail. Go on.
It says, they say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, because I love this particular script. I mean, this particular verse, because when somebody search out iniquity, first of all, Esau's nature, he's a hunter. He studies men. He studies your mind. Right. So he fills your mind up with what? Dopamine, excitement. So by putting women up in a prominent level, porn and so forth, you're always gonna see the woman as everything, the ultimate goal. Yo, be quiet, man. Damn, bro, it's going slack here.
Okay. It says, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Yeah, the heart is deep. Because they really search out certain things. Now to the point where everybody is going to be working meaningless lives.
Okay.
You know?
Yep.
You want it easy. You want the microwave. Oh, you love that lifestyle? Now you're going to have no fucking work.
Yep.
Now everybody's going to be getting paid the same fucking way. Right. And not only in America, all throughout the whole world. Because why? This is part of their New World Order agenda. And here in America, with the whole world, they want 500 million people to control. And a lot of people ain't going to make it. In their world, a lot of people ain't going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, they could try to chip every fucking body. They want 500 million.
I was going to say, The only way they're going to know is 500 million is if they chip everybody.
There you go.
That's the only way they're going to know how many people is left on the earth.
Oh, so that means, well, guess what, brother? They could have 1 billion people all chipped up, just hypothetically, and decide, let's kill half of them. Boop. Let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
So you don't fit the narrative that they decide how they want their future. So all this shit, all this chaotic life that they gave was for nothing. All for nothing. There's a little bit more to that.
This is verse 7, Psalm 64:7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Which is that's ICBM nuclear missile.
God.
Not one, not two, 200 million. All right? Live and direct. The Lord has utter hatred for this place. Go ahead.
It says, suddenly shall they be wounded.
Yeah, that's it. Because they're going to be taken out of power. Thanks for coming. But they're going to be out of power. Completely out of power. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to change the direction of this planet Earth forever. It so happens that Esau is going to be taken out of power, period. Which is a blessing. Good riddance.
Good fucking
riddance. They could do all the things that they plan to do, but the Lord is going to bring the proper order. How things to be. He's going to be the proper landlord of the world.
God.
And everything's going to be established through him. You got anything? That was it, right?
Two more. This is verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah, that's the what do you call them again? The whistleblowers. Telling you all the plans of the elites and how they plan to do this and that. And this is what we got to do. But they have no answers.
Right.
All these people that talk all that jazz and we gotta lift up arms, y'all all gonna be victimized.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is why we need divine intervention. The Most High is gonna send forth His Son, His greatest champion, to get us out of this shit.
God.
All right, the greatest champion of all is coming, man.
That's right.
He's coming to conquer. He's not coming to be loved. He's coming to conquer.
That's right.
Point blank, period. Because this man has too much power. And he was created to be overpowered. He got the heart program. He got weapons that we have not seen out of this world. There's a reason why Michael's going to stand up for the children of Israel.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Yahushua is going to crack them skies and deliver us out there. Because these mother effers got things that's beyond us. That's his blessing. That's Esau's blessing. Okay? I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I'll come to our last verse. It's verse 9. It says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High.
Yeah, all men.
Right? It says, for they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Because it's going to be too little too late.
Yeah.
The Lord's going to speak. He's going to react. And once he reacts, it's a wrap for everybody. That's what we pray for. That's the liberal things that are spoken in it. So anybody that's come against this word and come against us, you're an enemy to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you will be victimized. All right, that goes for all the rest of the 18 nations, because 2/3 are part of that. That goes for the woman, and that goes for our wicked selves. If everything that's wicked is gonna be done away with.
That's right.
You got anything to say?
La.
All right. So with that, Slakia for the noise in the background, puppy. It is what it is, man. We don't live quiet lives, man.
God. God.
So with that being said, shalom to the elected nations of shalom.
God, shalom. And the Bible's ball.
Yeah, shalom.